What is going on, Shib Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all, and we're talking about Shiba Inu this morning. Guys, listen here. Last night, we bought the dip. Thankfully, we've just been looking at basic technicals. We saw it dip down to all the way to 808 Satoshi units at the very bottom, pretty much 805. Well, we bought in right around 8.1, 8.10, 8.11 during the stream. So shout out to everybody that was tuning into the stream. We're increasing that position size, building out that 1 billion SHIB tokens. But today we're going to talk about Robinhood and why they are going to list Shiba Inu. Some really important things dropped in regarding some information after they announced their IPO and their preparation for it. And also they talked about the cryptocurrency and how that really has expanded and grown their business. Although we haven't been seeing the responses that we're looking for from Robinhood, we do have some exciting things to share. But first and foremost, again, if we look at the price action, consolidation. We're running sideways, waiting for the swap to drop. Can it happen this weekend? In my opinion, absolutely possible. We're waiting for a lot of these other catalysts, but today it's all about Robinhood. So shout out to the diamond handers that are watching right now. If you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, before we get into the article that I'm going to discuss and some other things as well, I do want to mention, guys, because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity, Webull. If you have $5 to your name, if you have $5 in your drawer, if you have $5 in your wallet, I think this is something that you should not skip out on. Webull is offering 2 free stocks when you deposit $5 into your Webull brokerage account. Guys, that is a cup of coffee from Starbucks. And honestly, the fact is, if you put $5 at the very minimum, you're going to get a 100% ROI. You get up to 13, or at the very minimum, you'll get 2 stocks valued up to $13, but at the maximum, $2,300 for you, Shib Army. And this is the least that I can do for you. And shout out to Webull for listening and bringing down that initial deposit amount, because it was $100 in previous months, but till the 20th of July, you have between now and the 20th to deposit $5 into your account and get your 2 free stocks. You can get Google, Facebook, Procter & Gamble, Kraft Heinz, or Snap. A $2,000 stock, guys, so do not miss out on your opportunity. Now, let's go ahead and get started. Robinhood says that Dogecoin accounted for 34% of its crypto revenue in Q1 2021. We know Dogecoin had its run-up and the hype was all around it. Personally, I am an investor of Dogecoin because I believe in diversification and I think it's super important. But regardless, the fact that Robinhood says that it did account for 34% of its crypto revenue, because guess what? Bitcoin is on Robinhood, Litecoin is on Robinhood, Ethereum. So Dogecoin, right, something that was once upon a time just considered a meme currency, is taking over and bringing them a lot of revenues month over month, quarter over quarter. So Robinhood said in its IPO prospectus on Thursday that 17% of transactions-based revenue in the last quarter came from cryptocurrencies. 17% of total transactions. Guys, think about that for a second. Robinhood has 18 million accounts with $80 billion in assets after rapid growth, the IPO filing is showing. All this is coming from CNBC directly. Robinhood has grown its funded accounts, those which have had bank accounts linked to them, to 18 million accounts in March of this year from 7.2 million in March of 2020. That's not a double. That's more than double the amount of users that have created accounts on Robinhood. 151 increase. Assets under custody have ballooned to roughly 80 billion from 19.2 billion in last March. More and more people are becoming aware of investing, because we know the run after the pandemic hit and the crash, things have been phenomenal in the market. Sure, we're entering a little bit of bearish territory now, but it's been phenomenal. The company said it has plans to go under the ticker symbol HOOD, H-O-O-D, on the NASDAQ. Guys, why is this so important? Don't get me wrong. I'm upset that Robinhood has not listened to all the things that we have been saying on Robinhood, on Twitter and other social media platforms. We've emailed them, and they say that they have intentions to list other cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu. They're intending to do so, but the pressure is on right now, Robinhood. And it's stated here, if you look at the article, they said the company included a specific risk factor related to Dogecoin. If the hype dies down on Doge, which again, I do not foresee it really happening, but if it does die down, of course, less and less transactions are going to occur, which means less and less revenue for the company overall. Because the more users, the more people utilizing their brokerage and their platform, of course, in turn, the more money they'll get. So they need to start eyeing and focusing on increasing the amount of cryptocurrencies that are offered on their platform. Because we understand 18 million users, that is not even arguably, for retail investors, that is the biggest and most diverse platform there is. And of course, they offer some competitive things like fractional shares, but you guys know I always plug Webull, and we know Webull now offers fractional shares. So you no longer have to buy a full share of Tesla. You can also buy half a Tesla, a quarter Tesla, whatever it might be. Now, the fact is that right now, with pressure on Robinhood, based off what we've seen in their projected revenues from quarter 1, and how much Dogecoin has affected their overall, and cryptocurrency as a whole, 17% of their revenue in the last quarter came from crypto. 17%. That is pretty dang substantial, folks. So for all of us as the Shiba Inu army and the Shib gang, the Shib army, what we need to do is focus in and, hey, sign the petition. All eyes are on this 168,489 users signed. We need to make sure that we get in on this. So guys, do not let preparation, because preparation meets opportunity, always. And right now, the pressure is on based off their IPO and all their financials. Everything is leaning towards them adding Shiba Inu on their brokerage. It's going to benefit them, and we need to help them understand that, hey, the Shib Army has the power to move the market. We have so many positive catalysts that are up and coming. Coinbase decided to list us, which is huge in and of itself. That is really, really big news. We know that we got delisted for technical issues, but the relisting is going to happen, in my opinion, in the next few weeks, just based off previous delistings to relistings. So again, what we have to do is sign the petition, guys. If you haven't already, let your voice be heard. That's the best part about democracy, is that our voices can and should be heard. So what we need to do right now, sign the petition, share it, make sure people recognize it, because as this thing is getting ready to IPO, that being Robinhood, we know that the pressure is on for the company to list Shiba Inu, because they need something else that has the potential to have as much hype around it. At 550,000 users, that's not something we should overlook, nor should Robinhood. 168,000 signatures to list it, again, not something they should overlook, but instead give them the pressure to list Shiba Inu. You guys, you know I have to share this kind of energy, and that's what we got to do. We got to keep spreading the word, and the best way to do that is literally by doing what? Creating these kind of videos, sharing things like this on social media, tagging Robinhood. We need to be heard, and acknowledgments is what we're looking for right now. We've got their email responses, but on social media, it's been silence. It's making me uncomfortable. And I know it's making a lot of the retail investors and the Shiba Inu investors pretty uncomfortable. But it's time for us to hear about it. And you guys could see, if you read the article, overall crypto assets on the platform skyrocketed in the first quarter of the year, $480.7 million to $11.6 billion. Total revenue increased 309% to $522 million from $128 million a year later. My goodness, cryptocurrency is taking over. We get things like this from Forbes. JP Morgan says Ethereum upgrade could jumpstart 40 billion staking industry. Guys, understand that cryptocurrency is not something for the short term. This is something that's going to change infrastructures. It's going to change the future. So those of you who are visionaries, right? Not financial advice. Understanding the crypto infrastructure right now is going to make you a lot of money in the future. Just solely based off of the fact that the potential is there and the excitement around it is also there. People are just getting in. We're still severely undervalued. The overall market has been pulling back a little bit. So when they panic, we pounce. We're seeing a little bit of green now. But regardless, Bitcoin at 33K in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years is going to look like a joke. We know people like Cathie Wood have this $500,000 target. And July 21st, don't sleep on that date. July 21st is going to be one of the biggest days for crypto history. On institutions, Cathie Wood is going to be talking, Jack Dorsey. You guys know I've talked about it multiple times. Those are some big names that are going to be mentioning and talking about Bitcoin and the future of cryptocurrency and how we need to adopt it to ensure its success moving forward. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Man, honestly, I've been obsessed with live streaming. You guys have been nothing but phenomenal. The love that you guys share and give me is honestly overwhelming. So thank you so much. All I ask always is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and for Webull, do not miss out on your opportunity, Shib Army. $5. Just pass on that Starbucks coffee and get some free money. Buy your Shiba Inu with it. Buy 3 cups of coffee after you start your account. Because I personally love Webull. They now have fractional shares, so I don't see any other brokerage having as much competitive advantage as Webull does. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Again, hit me up on Twitter. We got some big things coming, man. Another video will be coming tonight. And, we're going to be doing a live stream here in a few hours. But my goodness, I am super duper excited for what we have in store for the near future, man. So many catalysts on the way. And you guys saw it, man. I think out of all the cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu has the most potential in the short and long term. The month of July is going to be insane. Love you all. And until next time, everybody, keep investing.